Welcome back.
I'm Becky.
And I'm Kim.
And Splatoon is coming! But before we get to that on May 29th, Nintendo's giving you guys an extra shot to try the Global Testfire, just in case you haven't decided whether you want it yet.
Something's wrong with you. Really.
Nintendo has announced one more Global Testfire. That, depending on your time zone, will take place either May 23rd or 24th.
Same deal, half hour of Turf War mode.
Get geared up by 3 p.m. Pacific or 6 p.m. Eastern in North America, 11 p.m. British Summer Time, midnight Central European Time, or 7 a.m. Monday morning Tokyo Time.
If you haven't played it already,
do it.
If you have,
do it again.
Splatoon's Global Testfire is really the first time something of this scale has been done, and that's because Nintendo really knows that the online multiplayer in this game is where it's at.
Gone are the days of player 1 and player 2, when your enemy was always right next to you, watching you. Always watching you.
Sure, local multiplayer is always good as long as it's not Mario Party.
Dude, that is so shitty, dude. We've been playing for 5 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
That came down to 7 turns, and I was about to fucking win, and you stole the goddamn...
I stole the key.
How did you steal the
Because
key?
I had the fucking plunder chest. I had to use it.
You know what? I have a fucking dueling glove, but I have to fucking use it! Fuck you!
But games like Splatoon, Mario Kart, and Smash Bros. Touting bigger, better online experiences is way more exciting. And it means Nintendo's finally expanding.
And innovating. Other popular games for online play like Battlefield, Call of Duty, and Halo have a lot of the same experience. A solar gamer stuck with a bunch of strangers on a team that barely matters since you can't even kill them for points.
For most of Nintendo's history, online multiplayer didn't even exist. I mean, the Wii's online support sucked, and the Wii U's really only had online compatibility for their third-party titles. But then a few months ago, something happened.
Mario Kart 8. Online 2 to 12 player versus.
And next, Super Smash Bros. With full online capabilities and brand new 8-player Smash.
8 players simultaneously!
And now Splatoon, a game totally designed for an online experience. The main game is so dependent on real-life humans that solo modes wouldn't work with AIs and were set up totally differently.
And we don't have to throw parties just to play with people anymore.
And we never have to go outside to see our friends again.
Hey, Kim, what do you...
In short, this is a game you want to play with real people. Squid. Players. In fact, Splatoon is so geared toward real players and real-time teamwork that during the Global Testfire we figured out that even if one person dropped from the match, it seriously screwed things up.
Hopefully a future update will bring something like ghosts or AIs to even the teams, but it'll still knock out any strategy you had set up, so there's really no perfect solution.
To get a tentacle up on the competition in this week's Global Testfire, listen up, suckos.
Pick the weapon that suits your style, then paint the town red, or pink, or green.
Study and use the course to your advantage. Climb walls, hide in ink for optimum ambushes.
Or ambush players above you using the ledge. Just avoid the green ledges. Squids can't climb over those for some reason.
And if you're not into the turf aspect of Turf War, you can still ink enemy players and seriously gain some hate.
That squid blew up.
That squid blew up. And if you've managed to survive the test fires, there's a lot more where that came from when it drops on the 29th, and even some more in the following month.
It's obvious that Nintendo is really giving it their all to keep this online train going with all the DLC that's already been offered for other big multiplayer titles.
They're promising even more updates to Splatoon the entire summer, and even an update in August that's going to change the way you develop your 4- and 8-player teams.
So start talking to some strangers.
Hey kid, let's go to the arcade and play some video games. What do you say?
Because the future of Nintendo's online multiplayer is bright and crowded with eager gamers.
And comment below on what you think about Nintendo's expansion of their online multiplayer, and maybe give some ideas of what they can do, because trust me, they need all the help they can get sometimes.
And don't forget to subscribe to Nintendo World Report TV. You want to see more of these faces. Come on, hit the button. It's right there. Hit the button.
And don't forget to keep checking out NintendoWorldReport.com and NWR TV for all things E3 as we get closer and closer to the show.
Until next time.
See you losers in the Turf War.